Today I'm going to review the tactical spotlight kit for the DJI Avata 2. During this review, I'm going to share some information that I was unable to find online. Let's get into it. So this review is very special because I have access to this building behind me here. This is a training facility for the Syosset Fire Department. Big shout out to my boy Rob Kamada for setting this all up. Now, if you're familiar with this channel, you know that I did the first version of this light kit for the original Avata. Now I'm back to try this out with the Avata 2. Now, before I get into the review, I would like to quickly discuss how to install this to your DJI Avata 2. Firehouse Technology provided all the necessary equipment, including the tool. The two top mounts are marked left and right, and the bottom mounts are pretty much identical. So all you would need is the nuts and bolts provided and the Allen key. Line up the top mount with the bottom mount. Hold the nut in place. They have a cutout for the nut on the bottom mount so it doesn't spin as you tighten it. Once you start threading the bolt from the top into the nut on the bottom, you will slowly tighten your grip on the frame itself. And that's pretty much it. After that, you could just slide the lights into place. Now, when you install it, you will notice right away that they have changed the design from the original Avata, if you looked at my review. And the purpose for that was to further avoid compromising turtle mode and to get into tighter spots. Now, these kits were designed for like tactical operations, first responders, things of that nature. And you can easily see why such a setup could come in handy in so many different ways. And Firehouse Technology stresses that these are not narrow spotlights. They consider these more like floodlights. Also, on paper, they say that you could get a 45 to 50-minute runtime on a full charge. All right, before I get to the fun part, which is flying in that building, I want to let you guys know that this front-facing spotlight provides three options: low, medium, and high. So I'm going to leave this at the highest option because I want you to see the full luminance that this kit could provide. Also, I'm going to leave some more information about this kit in the description. Now let's get to flying. All right, so finally, I'm going to test out these lights inside the training building for the Syosset Fire Department. I have all four lights at the highest setting, so you're going to see what the maximum luminance will provide. Also, just letting you know that the lights on the lower half of the drone, the ones that are facing down, help with the position sensor of the drone, which is very important to keep this drone more stable in low light environments. Also, keep in mind that I put the camera on auto because this is not a cinematic video, it's a review, and you really want to see what this drone could provide with this light kit included. It's weird, I had this on for a little bit now, and I'm jumping from 15 to 16 satellites, which I usually get a lot more. And I'm not sure if it's the structure, where I'm at, the location, the building and the concrete here on the floor, or it's the light kit itself. Because remember, they changed the design of the light kit and they put these two cylinder-like shaped lights instead of the square ones on the top, like the original Avata had. I got 17 and his satellite is white. So we're gonna go for it. Just keep that in mind. I'm very curious about that. Let's wait till it's good. All right, I got 16 now, looks good. And let's get this video started. All right. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I did fully charge all four lights last night. And this is the first time using the lights and testing them out. I'm going to try to enter here. I already see a casualty here. All right. Doing good. I still got 17 satellites. All right, we in. All the lights are turned off in the building, but we did leave the windows open, which maybe we should have closed some.
Only me, Steve.
All right, Rob, could you know the window that we were talking through?
Yeah.
Could you close that and the door?
Sure.
The door in the back is very bright. I lost satellite at this point. I only got 4 satellites. All right, so we're getting to the dark area now. And I'm gonna go a little higher because I'm bringing up a lot of dust. And that's from the test runs these guys do. There's a lot of debris. I got a warning, ambient light is low. And this is what we're here for. So this is a darker half of the room right now. And my boy Rob is gonna close that window and that door. So when we return, it'll be a lot darker. So this area right here has no light and the windows are closed, the door's closed. Let's see if we can make it through. So this is a good test right now of the luminance. And honestly, I feel like I don't want to steer you guys. I honestly want you guys to watch the video and comment how you feel about the lights. But I feel like they're brighter than the original Avata light kit for the other Avata, the first Avata they released. They had a light kit for that one. And this one seems a lot brighter for some reason. I guess I gotta just go back to the footage. All right, see this door? That door is open, so it's giving us a lot of light. But this crawl space, 0 light. And on top of it, it's a lot of metal and everything going on in here. So I'm gonna lose signal. Ambient light too weak. That's a good sign. That's what we want. We want ambient light to be weak. That's how we test this. This is cool. This is a crawl space. A little leak of ambient light around those 2 hatches there. But yeah, this seems a lot brighter than my previous review. I don't know how long ago it was, but I remember coming through here and it was a lot dark. A lot darker, I mean. Whoop, got a little too excited. I'm honestly impressed, but I don't want to steer you guys. So what do you guys think about these lights? This is cool. You can see I got a lot going on here. You know, they pop off flares and there's a lot going on in these training buildings. Yeah. And this is the exact spot where I started having issues with control, with stability, with the original Avata. And I kind of heard the drone like getting a little louder as I hit that spot, because that's adjacent to where I'm at outside the building. But it's holding good. Now, we're in this dark building, right? We're gonna go down the stairs. And try to be easy. The signal is really bad. There's a lot of metal in this building, as you can see. And I'm getting the ambient light too weak warnings. But yeah, it's holding good. Holding good. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got a little drift there. Let's turn around, see where we at. I don't want to hit a handrail or anything. All right, we good. We good. Little turn there. Just wanted to get a little idea because I felt like a little drift. I have 0 satellites right now. That's where I entered, right? Yeah, so I entered. I believe that's where I entered. All right, I'm gonna put the camera up. See a little bit above. Yeah, it is tricky. You know, when I do the walkthrough, it just seems like, oh yeah, I'll cut through here, I'll cut through there. But when you're actually flying and you're going in and out of signal, meaning like the satellites are jumping in and out. Oh wait, I think, if I remember correctly.
What are you trying to remember?
Yes, it was a downstairs. There we go. We're gonna go into the darkness. All right. Signals.
Practically think about this scene. So you're somewhat familiar with the building.
Yeah.
Imagine flying into an area
Woo.
to see what's going on, and you have no idea of the layout.
Yeah. All right, I'm on a wall and I'm down. All right, impact detected. All right, folks, I'll be right back. I'm gonna retrieve the drone. The testing is not over. Okay, so I retrieved the drone and this was the end result. One of the mounts broke on the bottom, but to tell you the truth, this particular mount was broken when I received it. So I believe it was compromised from the start. If you see when I did the installation part of this video, you would see there was a chunk missing from this particular mount. I used it anyway because I really didn't have time to return it. I actually wanted to get this video done, but I will be reaching out to the company because they do offer to replace these mounts for free. With that said, I'm gonna do a second attempt with just the 3 lights. Just real quick, I want to get into that darker room. Unfortunately, when I told my friend Rob to close the doors and windows, it's just a big metal box at that point. So the signal was completely blocked out. And in result, I ended up hitting the wall because I didn't have a lot of control of the drone. All right, so I cut the video real quick because I wanted to move the drone. I actually put it in the grass right now. I took it off the concrete. And the satellites are good. And we're gonna do our second run with just 3 lights. Let's see how this goes. All right, I'm gonna sport for some reason. I'll put it back in normal. So we're gonna pass this entrance door. We're gonna go, let me see something. All right, so we're gonna go back in this window here, but this time, the other windows are closed. The hatch is closed. Oh, we're getting a lot of wind. We're getting a lot of wind. I'm fighting the wind. No, don't crash again. All right, we in. So we out of the wind. But this is a lot darker than when we entered before. Because see this hatch? That hatch is closed now. How did we get through? Oh, wow. I think he closed the door too. So we're gonna have to go above. See if we can make it through this gap. Yep, and getting, let's look down. Okay. Okay, we good. You know, the lights have been on for quite a while now. I actually didn't turn them off since I retrieved the drone after the crash. And that's swapping batteries and moving the drone around. And I think they're doing really good still. This area right here is really dark. But you guys let me know what you think. See, I'm getting a lot of pull Right here, I got 0 satellites right now. And the only thing that's keeping me stable is that one light at this point. So imagine if I had both. Oh, oh, oh. Caution flying, no satellites. And it's pulling again. I don't want to fall down the stairs. No, no, no. Not without care refresh. All right, let's calm down, calm down. It's pulling all over the place. Let me pull off the wall. All right. Wow. Right when I was giving it a compliment. All right, let's get in this completely dark metal crawl space here. Wow, that was rough. But this is a real review. And these lights are designed to go into structures like this in emergencies, to save human lives. Why send a person in a building that potentially has an armed individual when you could send an Avata 2 with lights? And like I said, they have that tactical strobe option. They have that tactical strobe option that disorients people. I'm doing better going down than up. Going up was a disaster. My drone was getting pulled in every direction. Okay, now see where we're going. Right now my satellites are saying 0. I have an ambient light 2 week warning. I'm still doing good. All right. Dare I go downstairs where I had that issue on the first run? If you stopped to view this video, I appreciate it. And for you, I will attempt to go downstairs again. Okay, so far, I still got the ambient light 2 week. I still got 0 satellites. It's red. And this time, we made it. A little ambient light coming from that door way there. Okay, I think we made it past the worst. All right, that's the front entrance door there. Got some light there. Let's see if we could find my friend Jeff. I know he was in here somewhere. See if we could rescue Jeff. All right. So far, I'm still 0 satellites. Doing good. I'm telling you, I think the biggest challenge is all this metal. Oh, Jeff, what happened, dude? Oh man, he got no pants. Wait, this is a PG review. Let's not go over there. We'll deal with Jeff later. He seemed like a smart guy, but looks like he made some bad decisions in his life. All right. This might be high risk, but I'm going to attempt to go back up that danger zone. Well, I have all the issues with the signal. And I'm doing this with only 3 out of the 4 lights that came with this kit. And I'm gonna let you guys know, if I didn't say it already, I purchased this light kit with my own money. I have no affiliation with Firehouse or anyone. This is just me sharing my experience with you. Oh, 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 oh. I'm getting that in and out of satellite wave, which I hate. It was pulling. There might be a better way. There might be a better way to deal with that. Like when you start drifting, there might be a technique. Not that I didn't handle it well, because obviously I didn't crash this time, so getting better at it. And that's it. We get out this window, I'm done. I do not want to destroy my Avata 2 with all the problems trying to get a replacement right now. Okay, we made it. Let's look over here. And you see the official robotics unit truck. That is an amazing truck right there. And there I go. Let's go over here. And here. Are we on the H? I think we're pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's land. Are we in the circle? We're in the circle somewhat. All right, so there it goes. That is the review on the Firehouse Spotlight kit for the DJI Avata 2. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I am quick to respond. Also, like I said before, I will leave more information in the description. I appreciate you watching. I don't want to drag this out. I catch you in the next video. I will be reviewing more stuff for the DJI Avata 2 and the Insta360 X5. Catch you in the next one. Peace.